Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jeff here for episode 1 of Road to the End. For those of you who do not know, Road to the End is a series I'm going to be running here on the channel from now until January 28th, 2014. That day in particular, that day specifically because the game, as you can see, MAG, will no longer be online as of that day. The servers will be shut down on that day, just after MAG turns 4, and we're going to branch the series off a little bit, but mostly the series will revolve around MAG, but we're going to branch off to SOCOM 4 and SOCOM Confrontation. SOCOM Confrontation you'll see probably a little bit more than SOCOM 4, but it depends on how the servers are running for Confrontation. But SOCOM 4 is just, I loved it in the beta, but since the beta it's just, I can't stand it anymore. It's just horrible. It's not horrible, but it's just one of those, I just hate the lag and things like that since I've pretty much found right after the beta. But we're not here to talk about SOCOM 4 until we get SOCOM 4 gameplay. MAG. So, something for Road to the End before I get going too far in the video here. I'm going to be doing one video for Road to the End per week from now until obviously the end. But I'm going to be doing possibly maybe like more videos. I'm going to be doing maybe I'm hoping maybe even 2 or 3 in a week, but it all depends on footage and things like that. You know, but I'm going to do at least one video per week for Road to the End. And hope if everything goes well, I'm gonna have an upload schedule that'll be, I don't want to say linear, but it'll make sense. Like, I'm gonna hopefully record all these things on Saturday and have them uploaded Saturday night into Sunday, or maybe even Sunday night. But as of when video 1 goes up, which is the one you're watching now, we'll start getting a rhythm going for a schedule. But right now I just kind of got a little bit of a kind of a weekend project kind of thing going in my head. But like I said, one video per week, probably uploaded either Saturday night or Sunday night, and maybe even up to 2 or 3 videos per week in 1 week, not per week. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna do it every week, but in a week. And you know, so we'll see how that goes. And for topic number 1, let's start off with something that, like, what have you guys liked about MAG since day 1? You know, go down and, like, in the comment section, you guys can participate in these. This is going to be something that's going to be going on through the live, or through the commentary style videos. Is you guys can go, I'm going to bring out a topic, and you guys can go down in the comment section and participate. And what do you win? You win nothing. I'm sorry, but this is just what you guys like about the game. For me personally, I've always loved the scale of MAG. MAG has just always been the game, like, I've never, like, 256 players on a map is just downright insane. But since day 1, or since the more recent updates, I should say, you got more lag, so it's a little bit harder to get that enjoyable experience, but you still get those moments of enjoyable, like, experience, of enjoyable time in the game, you know, even though it's 4 years in and the updates kind of the updates have made things about the game just completely different. But I've, like, the scale, you know, scale for me has just always been something that I've loved about MAG. And something else is that I can always come back to it. Like, you know, I'll play Call of Duty for a few, like a week with friends, and then I'll get tired of Call of Duty, and then I'll be on Battlefield or something. And, you know, Battlefield's not perfect either. Call of Duty's not perfect. Call of Duty's been out for a long time, and in my opinion, it's still far from perfect. But you can never get perfect in this world. But just for me, like I said, like I was saying, I can play Call of Duty or Battlefield and then come back to mag and play a few games and actually enjoy it. Like, I don't get many lag spikes, to be honest. The most I've ever had in an hour is probably about 2. And they basically hit one after the other, and then it was that. And I basically only ever hit lag maybe once or twice an hour. And it's just always been something like, since the more recent updates that they had, that Zipper had done before they closed. That's when the lag really started to kick in. But people keep complaining that there's lag all over the place. That's about the most lag I've had. But since day one, I've always had, well, not day one, but since about, I'd say about year 2 of mag's life cycle, I've had the usual, you run behind a wall and then you get shot in the back, and then, oh, where's the guy? Through the wall. I've always had that since about, like I said, year 2 of mag, but it's never really been anything that's breaking the game for me, because that's how most games are now, you know? That's how most games are from release. But those are the 2 things I've always liked about mag, and hopefully another game can, I'm not going to say come in and replace it, but hopefully there's a game out there that will be able to continue that trend, I guess you could say. So that's just what I've always enjoyed about mag, is those 2 things, the scale and that I can always come back to it, you know. Not many games that nowadays I can go back to, because they're either hacked or they're, you know, just there's multiple reasons. But mag's just been one of those games, like I said, I can come back to. But that's the video. So that was the topic today. What have you guys liked since day one? So down in the comment section, put her down. You won't win anything, unfortunately, but you know. So that's episode 1 of Road to the End, guys. Hopefully we can get some live comms going, and maybe even get some guests in here and do like a commentary with them, and see what, like, have them and come in and we can talk about mag and things like that. So until next time, guys, later.